Folks, welcome back to NiteCap. By now you guys have seen a recent video that went viral with Mike Tyson getting upset at a TV reporter. Situations like that is exactly why NiteCap was created. Tyson being a convicted rapist had nothing to do with that conversation. That reporter was totally out of line. It's an issue that I've discussed before. People say, well, Peter, in reality, you know, what's real and what's not. Well, I have a belief on NiteCap that the positive is just as real as the negative. Why do we tend to be preoccupied with the negative? In this episode, me and Mike, we discuss love. We discuss the issues facing kids in Chicago. And Mike was cool, calm, and collected on this show. Stay tuned, and after the conversation, I'll be back to address if we're so preoccupied with the negative, what does that say about us? Enjoy.
Just real people, real convo.
I'm Peter Bailey, and after my talk with SD, I headed to South Beach to Red the Steakhouse, where I shared a nightcap with Mike Tyson. The champ discussed the despair of destroying Chi-Town teens. He dished on boxing, as well as the unconditional love he deems necessary for a lasting union. Mike, how you doing?
Good, how you doing, brother?
Thanks for sharing a space with me, man.
It's all good.
You know, Mike, I remember I had a situation where I had a job and something really bad happened. People made fun of me during the situation. I never wanted to go back to that job. Your story in the boxing world, you're entering back into the boxing promotion world. How do you get past the barrier of whatever people think to now?
Well, I realize what anybody thinks about me is none of my business.
Yeah.
So it's none of my concern, so I don't think about it.
How is the boxing climate now, per se?
Boxing's good now. Boxing's really good. But we just don't have a dominant American heavyweight. And that basically dictates boxing because boxing is still the richest sport in the history of sport.
Yeah.
You know, that tells by Floyd Mayweather. But we need a great heavyweight, American heavyweight that's really successful.
It seems like when I look at boxing now, they don't pair fighters who may lose. You know what I mean? It seems like they go into a winning
Well, that's
situation.
what gives boxing a bad eye. You know, the bad decisions, fighters fighting, and they're overmatched. Mm-hmm. That's what turns people away to boxing. That's why people think that MMA has gotten a hold over boxing because of the politics of boxing.
Mike, on the personal tip, right? I have a monogamy debate stuff going about love and real love and whatnot, where guys try to ask me, what's the fundamental into a stable, healthy relationship?
I don't know. Only thing I don't know if my relationship is stable and healthy. I just know it works for me.
What works for you?
This relationship and understanding me and my wife has.
Yeah. I remember when we had spoke way back, you said that one thing about her, she's not judgmental.
Absolutely. Because nobody's perfect, and once you live with people in a relationship, you start to see every particular aspect of you.
Yeah.
You know, and all of them are not pretty.
So it's accepting the ugly truths as well as the...
That's just what it is. You know, through thick and thin, to death do us part, this is who we are.
Mike, I was watching the news earlier, and we were talking about the deaths in Chicago, where these kids just kind of kill each other, kind of like target practice in inner city in Chicago. You came from Brownsville. What do you think is feeding that state of mind in Chicago right now?
Well, they don't have hope for a better life.
Yeah.
If they had hope for a better life, trust me, they wouldn't be shooting at people. They'd be doing something else. Since they don't have hope for a better life, this is what they do. I'm from that world, and I didn't have hope. And once I started getting involved with boxing, a lot of my friends from the neighborhood started supporting me and making sure they say, hey, don't come down here, this is not for you no more, you have something to do. And it's all about having a good support system.
So how do we create that hope, though? Like, how do we, I guess, heal a mind per se?
People need jobs. You need people to get jobs. People need to be educated. People need to believe that they could have dignity and take care of their family, you know?
Mike, I really appreciate your time, man.
Thank you very much.
Guys, I hope you enjoyed that conversation with Mike. I really appreciated his honesty on the fact that kids in Chicago are crying out for hope. I appreciated his honesty on the unconditional love that is needed for a healthy relationship. And furthermore, what he discussed about his truth. And NiteCap's truth is we are here to unearth the beauty in people. That beauty, in my opinion, is just as entertaining as the ugly. And for those that find the worst to be more entertaining and more interesting, reevaluate why you think so. Reevaluate why any media or organization chooses to ignore the beauty and focus solely on the ugly. Until next time, love and live.
Real people, real convo.